The horse pulled up. A desert stretched like eternity into the distance, the world of the unknown. Stars, darkness, and sand formed the stage for illusion to play on. We stood for a long time on that stage. Suddenly, I burst into tears, not from sadness or regret or longing, but from the awareness of a magnificent hand, from the wonder of God's presence, from awe in the face of the absolute, from a fundamental respect and reverence. The aesthetic enchantment, the sheer shock of everything around me was too much to bear. I got off the horse and squatted on the ground. I wrapped my arms around my knees like a boy and buried my head. And for a long time, I cried silently. I got back up on the horse. We continued on through the desert, an arid world without a blade of grass. We crossed the desert, moving inexorably over the sloping sands. No matter how far we went, I felt we were marking time in one place, with no end in sight. I saw a gigantic pyramid rising in the starlight in front. It got gradually closer. Then, the outline of the pyramid grew gradually distant, making me aware of moving through space. Head slanted, I was buried in thought. One idea occupied my head. I'm alone, like freedom, and being alone, I am free. People often ask, "Are you not lonely?" I answer with a smile. How about you? Are you not lonely? They do not reply, but I know what they are feeling. They are lonelier than me, and I live alone. They are at pains to hide their feelings, but I hear the unvoiced reply. Sad looks and empty smiles whisper the truth. I put a brake on my thoughts and looked around. It was the middle of the desert. The horse stood there, looking down. The moon had disappeared among the stars. Where was it hiding? Suddenly, a lamp appeared at a little distance. I got off the horse. I walked toward the lamp and stopped in front of it. A strange form stood there. From the shoulders down, it was a man, but the head was that of a goat. It stood there, holding the lamp. The goat asked, "Traveler, what is the meaning of life?" "Life is being alive," I replied. It's a long road, but when you leave your allotted span, you will find it is actually short. The goat's head changed to that of a bull. The bull asked, "Traveler, what is happiness?" I answered, "Your question and my answer are happiness." The bull's head became a lion's head. The lion asked, "Traveler, what is love?" I answered, "You are a lion, I am a man. Love is you and I at this moment in time, sharing the same space." Suddenly, the lion changed into a lovely young Arab woman. She held a lamp in her hand as she walked. I followed her. We came to a tent. I followed her inside. Suddenly, I had the body and passion of a young man. Time passed. The fierce winds of confusion died down. The rough waves of illusion settled. When eventually I came out of the tent, I had the lamp in my hand. I threw the lamp into the night sky. The lamp flew off into the night sky. The lamp became the moon. it changed to full moon, half moon, crescent moon. Blue moonlight lit the desert. Time passed. Suddenly, the Earth's axis began to quiver. At a distance, a gray shape rose out of the ground. A sphinx-like creature. It had the head of a man and the body of a lion. A camel train appeared in front. Meanwhile, the tent and the woman had disappeared. I looked at the crescent moon and thought of the woman. Her touch, her breath, her soft glossy hair. Oh, Artemis. Oh, the heartbreaking illusion of that night. I got back on the horse. We continued our journey. I lifted my head and looked at the crescent moon. In the distance, I saw a grand mosque standing in the moonlight. Minarets surrounded the golden dome. 4 pillars split the sky. I embraced the majesty of the scene, wonder in my eyes, praise in my heart. We traveled on. Suddenly, I heard a voice within me. Look, a place where your soul can breathe. The eternal is beside that watering hole. I raised a hand toward the crescent moon. I could not reach it. In the starlight reflected from my hand, I felt the woman's touch. Your eyes, your dimples. Oh, Diana, I feel your passionate seductiveness, the coolness of your lips. Once again, my heart crossed time and I stood in the freshness of youth.